Hello and welcome to Overdrive. I'm Shireen Bhan and the weather gods have forced me back into the studio again. Now, Tata Motors hasn't made any noise in a long time and it's been a while since any significant new product has rolled out from its stables. So if you've been wondering what the company has been up to, Tata Motors is in fact on its way for a complete overhaul of its passenger cars and manufacturing processes, and they call it Horizon Next. Rohit visited their research and design centres in the UK to understand how Tata's new elaborate plans are panning out so far.
Well, Tata is on a complete overhaul of its entire product lineup. We've seen the first foretaste of it with the Bolt and the Zest. Now, we are here in the UK to take a look at all the new research and development that is going on behind the scenes to improve quality, to improve the overall engineering. They're doing it at the research center in UK, and they also have a design center here where the new design philosophy is being developed. So let's take a quick look at both these aspects. Our tour began with the Tata Motors European Technical Centre, which is situated in the campus of the University of Warwick. Set up in 2005, the TMETC works with a close network of OEMs, suppliers and engineering consultancies for the development of products and processes across all Tata Motors outfits. The expertise of the engineers spans across various aspects such as body and trim craftsmanship, power and drivetrain, ride and handling, electronics and thermal efficiency. These skill sets are helping Tata in bringing its engineering up to par with its global rivals, which interestingly is the first phase of Tata's new strategy. The next phase will see the introduction of hybrid and electric powertrains. With new emission standards set to be levied in India by 2015 and the norms expected to become more stringent in the future, Tata Motors will benefit from the research and development that is underway at TMETC. So the efforts of all these facilities will synergize under what Tata Motors calls Horizon Next. Let's speak to the president of passenger cars at Tata Motors, Mr. Ranjit Yadav, and understand from him what this Horizon Next philosophy is all about and what they plan for the future of their product line.
For us, Horizon Next is the next evolution of what we want to do with our vehicles and our customer experience as we go forward. Horizon Next comprises of 4 key verticals. The first one is best-in-class and compelling vehicles. So it's, the first proposition we want to do is make sure that we bring the right kind of cars to the marketplace which consumers would love. The second pillar is best-in-class quality and manufacturing. So clearly we need to reach a quality standard and a manufacturing standard which is best in class in the world. And finally, customer experience, both in sales and service. When you look at product and vehicles, the Horizon Next strategy goes into 3 key vectors for us. Number 1, design next. So the car should be global, should be compelling, should create a head-turning experience, and it's something which people should desire. That's what we mean by design next. Drive next, which is what you do with the car, your drivability, and how you feel when you're driving it, and ensure that we are best in class there. That's our Drive Next philosophy. And finally, Connect Next. Today's world, the car should be an enabler of your world and your ability to do different things. So that's the third vector. So the core proposition from our side is, along these 3 vectors, we will continue to differentiate ourselves. We are investing in all alternate energy sources and ways of running vehicles. Hybrids are quite a compelling argument in various segments and markets. So from Tata Motors' point of view, we are well prepared. We've done enough groundwork to be able to bring these technologies to market at the right time and place. I would suggest that for the Indian market, the hybrid approach may be something which may come into play faster than a pure electric play. With the Bolt and Zest, we very strongly address the value-added personal market. And our belief is consumers today are willing to pay for value and they're seeking value from their side. And these vehicles will be best in class in their categories when they're launched.
So as you can see and hear, design is one important pillar for the future of Tata Motors product lineup. So let's speak to Mr. Pratap Bose, who is the head of design at Tata Motors, and understand from him what the new design philosophy is all about and how it pans out in the next few years.
Welcome to Tata Motors Design Centre in the UK. The Tata Motors design network is composed of 3 design studios, all of this level and quality. They can all do physical modeling, digital modeling, We have one here, of course, in Coventry. The second European studio is in Turin, in Italy. And the third, which is our main studio, is in Pune, in India. We do a number of concept cars through our process, and I'd like to show you 3 concept cars which have given us our 3 key design elements or signature elements that we will use on all our cars, starting with Bolt and Zest, and all the way to 2020 and beyond. So let me show you these 3 elements. So the first car we did was of course Pixel. We did this for Geneva in 2011, and from Pixel we got what we call our diamond DLO, our diamond window. So there's this beautiful diamond shaped window which is very characteristic and looks very, very unique from the side view. We then in 2012 did a car called the Megapixel. From the Megapixel we get the face of our new Tata Motors products. It shows the lamps linked to the grille. The grille still has a very, very human element to it, and that's where we got our new Tata Motors face. The third concept car I'd like to show you is the Nexon. We showed this in Delhi in 2014 and then in Geneva after that. And this car, again, you'll see we've used the diamond DLO that I spoke about, the diamond window, but it gave us our third design element, which is around the back. The third design element is what we call the slingshot line, and that goes from the Tata logo at the back of the car all the way around the front. So these are the 3 key DNA or signature design elements that you'll be seeing in future Tata Motors cars. The 3 design elements that we spoke about, I'd like to show how we've used some of them in the Zest. For example, you can see here straight away the front face with the connected lamps and the grille all linked. It comes straight from the Megapixel concept. It really widens the front of the car, gives it a lot of presence and a lot of stance. Then when we go around the side, you have a very beautiful sculpted body side section, a very dynamic and slim window line, but makes the side of the car look very, very exciting and fresh. And as you go around the back, we see elements of our slingshot line actually starting from here and going around the car. So you can see we've already started using a lot of the elements that we find in our concept cars, that we develop in our concept cars, and we put them straight into our production cars, starting with the Zest and the Bolt.